Hey guys, today I want to experiment with a few things. First, I have this Daiso ink, and of course it was $1, and it's oil-based ink. Now, for most of my stamping, I use this brand, this Stays On brand of ink, and I actually don't know if this is water-based or oil-based, but I'm a little worried that this ink isn't gonna come off my stamps, but I think it should be okay because I have stamp cleaner. We'll see. I'm gonna experiment a bit with that. And then I have these very cute Disney stamps. My craft store was having a sale, and as you can see, they say 300 yen here, and it was half off of this price. They were like $1.50 each. So I have Donald, Mickey, Oswald, who is Mr. Panda, my husband's favorite, and Minnie. Today I'm going to make some shrink plastic pieces with these stamps, and I want to use my Stays On ink, white ink, and the Daiso Rainbow Ink. First, I want to test out this Daiso ink. I did look online, and this cleaner should work on oil-based and water-based inks. I'm going to use my little bunny friend here so we can try to see the rainbow effect. That seemed to pick up a good amount of color, so let's give it a stamp and see. Be free, little bunny. I really like these colors, and the rainbow effect seems to be coming out okay. Not quite in the middle there, but I do like that. And now I'm gonna try cleaning this little guy. I don't think the ink's dried yet, so it looks like it's coming off quite nicely. Let's go over the stamp. I don't have any cleaner on this. This is just a baby wipe, a wet wipe. And actually, I don't think I need cleaner on this. It came off pretty well. So in conclusion, there's no need to worry because this is oil-based ink. I just don't know much about ink, guys. That's why I was worried about it. But apparently there are no worries. We have a conundrum, guys. I just realized this is the largest stamper that I have, and it's not big enough for these stamps. I think I'm gonna start off with Oswald today, and I'm gonna have to try to pick up a bigger stamper. Here's the stamp. I'm using the end stamp here at the bottom. I think that's gonna look cute with the rainbow effect. That's a nice burst of color, and I'm just gonna take the yellow here and dab it on his foot. I have a piece of frosted shrink plastic here. That looks pretty good. I'm not mad at that. The words are a little bit hard to read, but maybe when it shrinks, it will look a little more clear, darker. I'm gonna take my 5.5mm hole punch and poke a hole in the top here. That should be good. I'm gonna put this into my toaster and shrink it down to a very small size. I'm back, guys. What do you think? I think it turned out super cute. The colors are still very vibrant. It looks like most of the patchy spots are gone now. It looks like a pretty even coat, and I think once I dome it with resin, it's gonna look even, more clear and translucent looking. Here's the back. The back actually looks really good, but the text is backwards. Next, let's try something different. These are my new pearl pastels, and are you guys ready? They are so pretty. Cha-chan! Oops, I forgot there was a cover. Cha-chan! They are so pretty! Now they're no hollow, but look at that shimmer. You guys may have seen my coloring shrink plastic with chalk pastels video, and I'm going to be using that method, except I'm going to shave the pastel because these are super hard. I'm going to use just a drop of water to help bring the pigment out a little bit more. I don't know how well you can see, but I'm going to move on to a little bit of purple. Now remember, this is gonna get darker when it shrinks because, the pigment goes around. My vocabulary, guys. So don't worry if it looks a little bit faded. It is okay. Maybe we'll try this blue. And we dab. Here's my stamp, and this time I'm going to be using my white Stays On ink. Let's give it some fresh ink. I may need to replace this ink pad soon. Here we go. And press. Da-da! Oop, I don't think I got a good coat of ink. I also think the ink's starting to dry up. Not the best, but I'm gonna go with this for now because this is our trial run. I'm gonna pop this into the toaster and we'll see how the color comes out and how it shrinks. Back from the toaster, and it actually turned out really good. The color kind of filled in on the ear a bit, and the pearl color, can you see it? I don't know if you can. You can see on the back here though that the color darkened quite a bit. Looks pretty vibrant. You know, it's not overpowering. It's a nice background, and I feel like this is my current favorite design. I feel like the rainbow stamp needs a little more work. I am gonna try to perfect this design, I think. I really like the white ink on color. So I'm gonna get a bigger stamper and maybe a new white ink pad. I am back, guys. It has actually been like 2 weeks, but the hunt was successful. I found a big stamper. This is a small one. So compared to it, you can see that it's going to work much better. It looks exactly the same, but I also got a new Stays On Cotton White ink pad and refill. So hopefully this will work a little better than the other one, because that one was a little sticky and not working too well. But anyway, I am going to make these real quick. I think I'm gonna try to make it a little bit rainbowy, and I'll use these pearl pigments, and I might try to mix in a little bit of my Daiso pigments because I want it to have a little bit more color, but I don't know how that's gonna work, so we shall see. Here are the finished pieces. They turned out so good. So I'm really happy with how vibrant the colors turned out. I did mix a little bit of the Daiso chalk with the pearl chalk, and I think that helped bring out the color. I am super happy with all of the gradients, and I think I'm going to use a spray glaze instead of resin. But I don't own one at the moment, so I'm gonna have to finish these up on a later date. I have always liked stamping on shrink plastic, but I feel like this technique style has so much potential. I'm really excited to see what else I can make. But anyway, let me know what you thought of these, and if you try this method out, send me pictures. I'm probably not the first person to do this, but I would still love to see what you made. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Bye!